Hi everyone and welcome to English Acquiring and topic discussing in English. Yes, in today's video we are going to try to speak English on the topic of therapy in general. Yes, we will. Now we are starting 3 videos successively about the therapy in general. Okay, let me share the first presentation of the three. Okay. Yes, and by the way, just after finishing this presentation, we will start a presentation produced by ChatGPT. Yes, 100% by ChatGPT about, again, therapy. Yes. Where is it? Let me start. Okay, it's okay. Yes. Okay, as I said, now from time to time, I get help from ChatGPT, and now for the first time, I asked ChatGPT to design a presentation on therapy in general, and it was really fantastic. It was very good. Yes, we will see it just after finishing this video. Okay, all right. So, now I really wonder if I am the consultant of ChatGPT or ChatGPT is the consultant of me. Yes, it is really very helpful. Okay, it really generates new opinions. Okay, now let's start this presentation. Therapy in general. What comes to my mind? Yes, therapy means, yes, trying to be better, yes, or to feel better, trying to cope with, yes, trying to cope with some difficult situations, and so it's a coping way, yeah, coping way of some challenges. Okay. Now, if you love doing something useful, of course, if you love doing something useful, it may be a kind of therapy for you. What activities do you find most therapeutic for yourself? Yes, even at the end of this presentation, we will see that they say there is an early bird therapy. Maybe it hasn't been defined, but I advise you, and let me do it as well. I advise you to ask ChatGPT whether there is such an therapy method, therapy approach called early bird therapy. Maybe it symbolizes waking up early. In my opinion, if it is so, waking up early must be considered as a therapy because you live the whole day to the fullest, to the best. Yes, okay. Okay, anyway, yes, if you love, for example, dialogue 1, if you love riding a horse, it may be called a horse riding therapy. What's it called? If you love listening to music, yes, if I love listening to music, it is called music therapy. By the way, music is medicine, someone said, but I saw on the Facebook that Charlie Chaplin said, sunshine is a doctor, rest is a doctor. And what else? There are, I think, 6 or 7 ideas. And as far as I remember, exercise is a doctor. Yes, Charlie Chaplin said this. But here the image says music is benefit. Yes, benefits of equine assisted therapy. Yes, equine assisted means horse assistant, donkey assisted. Yes, okay. Now, ChatGPT, I asked this question. Will you mention therapy in general in 40 words? ChatGPT, therapy in general is a professional and confidential process that helps individuals address emotional, psychological, or behavioral challenges. It involves a trained therapist providing support, guidance, and tools to improve mental well-being, foster personal growth, and manage life's difficulties. Yes, manage. I think everything in life needs managing, need to be managed. Yeah, everything, almost everything in life that we have need managing or sorry, everything singular, needs managing or needs to be managed. For example, management of intelligence. We have to manage our intelligence. So there is the expression like management of intelligence, management of curiosity, ability, tendency, intention, perspective, speech, time, money, management of time or time management, money management, energy management, fear and hope management, discipline and freedom management, conservatism and change management, and innovation, conservatism and freedom or innovation management, rights and responsibilities, heart and mind management. Yes, the image says a conclusive guide, an effective guide, yeah, that can provide you with a good result. A conclusive guide on change management process. Yes, also change requires management. There is also change management or management of change. Okay, what's it like listening to read flute at a starry night? Isn't it unwinding or soothing? Do you believe in the healing effect of music or water? Yes, I really believe in the healing effect of music and water. Yes, they are really soothing, calming. Okay. They say even walking, yes, the experts say even walking in water may be a water therapy or water-based therapy or aquatic therapy. Do you think you would be interested in trying water therapy or aquatic therapy? Yes, I really think that if I had a chance, I would be interested in trying water therapy or aquatic therapy. Now, these are beautiful expressions. Take actions, take measures, okay? Okay. We take measures means we take precautions to be literate, to be able to read something. What is the word or phrase for this definition? Acting positively and decisively to solve a problem. So it is, that expression is called take action. Why should we sometimes take preventive measures, preventive protective action as well? We also from time to time we should take preventive measures to be ready for challenges ahead in the future. Traveling, yes, what about traveling? Traveling can provide us with therapy. What else can provide us with therapy? pondering and mindfulness also can provide us with therapy. Volunteering to do something also can provide us with therapy. Building and maintaining strong social connections also can provide us with therapy. If we love doing them, of course, it is really necessary to love something good, something useful. Each problem has an educational aspect or educational dimension. Dimension. What or which other aspects does a problem have? A problem also has a psychological aspect, or a problem has or may have an environmental dimension, economic dimension, ethical dimension, social dimension. Yes, a problem has a social dimension or aspect. Okay, balancing these various aspects to find holistic and sustainable solutions is what matters. Yeah, balancing is what matters. Are you an introvert, ambivert, or an extrovert? A withdrawn individual does not want to be with other people because he or she is in a problematic situation. An aggressive individual wants to attack other people, so it is also in a problematic situation. What's a remedy for each of those two non-standard behavioral patterns? Of course, the ideal remedy is to get to know what is an introvert and what is an extrovert. Yes, we should know the definitions of them. And if we are an introvert, so it means that we can easily develop that side, that introverted side, also possible. But of course, it doesn't mean that we should ignore our extrovert side aspect. It doesn't mean that we doesn't have an extrovert side. Of course, maybe less than the introverted side of us, but also it requires to be enhanced, to be developed. So this is the remedy, I think. To give importance to both of them, but especially to give more importance to the dominant one in us. Okay. An unpleasant situation with almost no solution is called a predicament. Yeah, it is like a pitfall, they call ditch. Yeah. So you need to know that you are in a difficult situation and you should want to get out of that ditch. Okay. Is it possible or impossible to get out of it if a person has an obsession with that predicament? Of course, it is almost impossible because it is not a matter of having obsession. It is not a matter of being obsessed with a problem. Yes, what is it a matter of? It's a matter of to have a solution-oriented perspective. So we should always look for a way to get out of that difficult situation. Yes, we should always ask ourselves, what might be the solution? What might the way out from here? If an obsessed person is happy with the predicament, yeah, they cannot get out of it. When does the person get out of such a difficult situation? If that person is not happy with that situation, and if that person is aware of that is aware that, if that person is aware that it's a negative situation, then he or she can try to get out of it into a positive situation, atmosphere. Is it true to ignore a problem? That's to say, if you ignore a problem, does it disappear? Does it go away? Of course, no. Yes, ignoring is not a way of solution. Escapism is not a way of solution. All solutions are connected with conscience, free will, mind, science, art, aesthetics, ethics. Okay. Amount of eye contact. Yes. If somebody criticizes the others while he or she is in a predicament, they can't rise above that problem. Yes, this is also a fact, a reality. How can an individual become mentally strong enough to look in the eye of a difficulty? Yes, first and foremost, or in the first hand, a person should be able to aware of himself or herself and should be able to criticize himself or herself. Yes, in fact, each individual should have a self-criticism. Okay, the sense of self-criticism instead of criticizing the others. Understanding sensory overload and its impact on emotions. Understanding sensory overload. Okay. Criticizing our own opinions raises, increases, betters, makes better our self-awareness. What else raises our awareness? Of course, mindful contemplation raises our awareness as well. Goal setting also raises our awareness or increases our awareness. Yes, I really advise you to make sentences with those clues. Going through difficult or challenging life experiences, trying, engaging in the discussions and debates, emotional intelligence management, by means of emotional intelligence management, a person can also raise his or her awareness. Remaining calm, keeping calm, remaining calm is a way to handle, to deal with, to solve, to fix, to overcome, to rise above a problem. What's another way to tackle a problem, to solve a problem, to rise above a problem? Of course, art is another way of solving a problem, another way to tackle a problem. Okay, the art of the image says the art of remaining calm. So remaining calm also requires management and aesthetic, management and art. It means that it's also about, it is about both a mind and heart. Okay, opinions, it's about both opinions and emotions. Okay, group therapy, yes, it is very clear. Group therapy, which is made by a group of people. Group therapy, starting from individual, of course, starting from individual therapy, is a remedy for relieving, discharging, getting rid of monotony. Isn't it also a kind of group therapy to visit relatives, to be with relatives? Yes, of course, it's also a kind of group therapy to visit relatives, to be with relatives. Yes. We get out of, we can get out of that monotony by means of visiting our friends and relatives and neighbors as well. We can behave calmly and quietly? Isn't it worth keeping calm and carrying on doing positive things? Yes, it's a must. Yes, it's a must that we keep calm and carry on doing positive things. What does the English say? Keep calm and carry on doing scientific, artistic, ethical, religious, legal, and rational things. Psychotherapy, which also means talk therapy, speech therapy, speech therapy is the way of learning to tackle a mental problem by talking. It's possible to define pet therapy as keeping trained animals for their companionship. Is it possible to define early bird therapy? Yes, to be honest, I haven't seen the definition of early bird therapy, but I think we can easily guess that, as I said at the beginning of the video, there exists a therapy called early bird therapy. There should exist, there should exist early bird therapy, meaning waking up early. Yes, waking up early therapy. Okay, waking up early therapy. Of course, we can do, when we wake up early, we can do more things than when we wake up late. It is very clear and rational and logical. So I love that phrase, early bird therapy. Okay. Now, ChatGPT, let's ask ChatGPT to summarize or to compare, to compare the therapy in general and medical treatment. Okay. Now, ChatGPT, how will you compare therapy in general and medical treatment in 40 words? This is ChatGPT's reply or answer. Therapy typically involves non-medical interventions such as counseling or psychotherapy to address psychological or emotional issues. Medical treatment, on the other hand, encompasses a range of interventions using drugs, surgery, or other medical procedures to treat physical or psychological conditions. Both aim to improve well-being of each of us. Yes, I really wish you well-being. And this is the end of our presentation today. I hope it was beneficial for you. I hope you will like it. Okay. Yes, I hope it will shed light on your learning English.